Hey, if you're thinking of creating a website and this is your first time, you may be wondering where to even begin. Today, I'm going to show you how to create a domain name and set it up with a web hosting. It's easier than you think, so stick around. First, we're going to define what a domain is. A domain name is basically your website address on the internet. Think of it as your home address. So instead of people visiting a physical building, they go online, type in your website name, www.yourwebsitename.com, and they visit your website online. To get the domain, you will need to choose a domain registrar. Popular domain registrars include GoDaddy, Namecheap, and Hostinger. These are places where you can check for the availability of a domain and purchase it. After purchasing the domain, you will want to get a web hosting. Hosting is a service that allows you to store your website files and allows for your website to be live on the internet. Most platforms that provide this hosting service also allows for you to purchase your domain. Let me show you how it is done.
Let's get started. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using Hostinger to explain how to purchase a domain and purchase a web hosting alongside the domain. So let's type in www.techwithglory.com. Let's search for it. So we have to search for the availability of this domain. The domain is the address where you want your website visited with. So on the internet, the address, for instance, your home address number 6, for example, street in United States or in California, United States, right? That is your home address. But in this instance, techwithglory.com is the address of my website. After creating my website and I want people to visit my website, the address I'll give to them is techwithglory.com. So it says make this domain yours, make it yours. So in order to purchase it, I'm just going to click on make it yours. All right. It's telling me that you're going to need a hosting. Yes. So if I'm creating a domain name, that's the address. I also need a hosting where my website would live in, right? It's synonymous with like a physical building. That is your hosting. That is where your website files, everything, your pages and all that will live in. Then the address to your house or your home is techwithglory.com. That's like the online address to your website. I hope this makes things clear. So it's saying you're going to need a hosting, right? So you can purchase a web hosting alongside a domain. And the good thing about platforms like this, for instance, Hostinger is a good example, Namecheap is another example, GoDaddy is another example. You can purchase a hosting and you're going to get your domain for free for 1 year. So currently the premium hosting is $41.88, and they're going to offer me my domain for free for a 1 year plan. But if I want to go ahead to create just my domain for now, I would purchase the hosting later. I can click on I just want a domain now, and it takes me to the checkout page to continue my purchase. All right. Yes. So this is the cart page. It says 39 the price is $39.99 for 3 years, for a period of 3 years. So if I want to purchase my domain and have it for a period of 3 years, I'm going to be paying $39.99 on Hostinger platform. Then if I change it to 1 year, it's going to be $9.99. So one thing to note is different providers, different hosting platforms, they have different prices, right? The hosting plan on Hostinger is definitely different. Actually, it's different from Namecheap and different from the price in GoDaddy and other platforms. But this gives an idea on how to purchase it. After clicking on this, after selecting, let's say I want to go with a 1 year plan, I'll click on continue to proceed with this purchase and purchase my domain. If I want to purchase the hosting on Hostinger, all I need to do is go back to the home page. So I'm just going to click on the logo here. Check for services. Then look for the hosting. There's web hosting here. There is managed hosting for WooCommerce. This hosting is for a WordPress website, right? Managed hosting for a WordPress website, but an e-commerce website that is using WooCommerce. And this hosting here is for just a simple WordPress website. So there are different type of hosting, or there's a cloud hosting, there's agency hosting, Node.js web apps hosting for applications. Yeah, so this is something you can explore, and you choose the type of hosting you want for your business or for your website. This is around how to create a domain name on a hosting platform, and also how to purchase the associated hosting where your website will live in.
I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to my YouTube channel and also turn on the notification bell so when next I post a video like this, you'll be the first to see it. Have a nice day.